Cartagena is a beautiful city. You have the old city there. You have amazing islands. And also you have the opportunity to go to beautiful restaurants with the girls. And it's a very romantic city. So for the ones that has like a very romantic soul, I think that this place, this city is going to be very, very nice for you to visit. So remember, in loveme.com, you can search for Latin tours in Latin America, and you will see the prices for Cartagena tour. You can take the tour for 7, 10, or 14 days. And remember that right now we have a letter, a signal that says sold out, but it's not sold out yet. We have 2 spots available. We have a little issue with the information there because we put the wrong information from other tour that is already sold out. But with Cartagena, we have 2 spots. So in case that you are interested, it's the moment to sign up and go to Cartagena. Don't think a lot about that decision because I'm sure that in these couple next dates, it's going to be sold out. And also, guys, tonight we are going to talk a little bit about one special service that we have for you. We have the video calls. I don't know if some of you know about this amazing tool that we have. We have the letters and also we have the video calls. And the video calls, it's just great. I have to tell you that it's an amazing tool because through the video calls you have the opportunity to know a little bit more about the girl before you came to the city that you want to visit. And also you can see like, okay, I have chemistry, I have connection with this girl or no. So usually we recommend video calls to these guys that are in letters with some girls. So they are already in letters and they know that there are something there that are kind of chemistry, a kind of connection. So the video call is amazing because you can see the girl before you came to Colombia, before you buy a ticket, before you pay for a hotel, and you can see if you really want to take that step of came here to Colombia and met a beautiful Colombian girl. So we are going to talk a little bit about the video calls tonight, and also if you have any questions about any of the process that we have, any of the plans that we offer, please let me know, and I hope to solve all these questions tonight for you. Okay, guys? Again, my name is Manuela. I'm the office manager here in Medellin, and I'm here for helping you in all this amazing process. Of course, if you have any questions about any tour that you want to take in Colombia, doesn't have to be specifically Cartagena, but Cartagena is the tour that is coming very, very soon. But if you're interested in other city like Barranquilla, like Medellin or Cartagena, you can contact us and we are going to give you the information so you can fill the form and be able to participate in speed dates. And also we have individual dates and we have also individual tours for the clients that wants to came to Colombia, but they don't feel that a speed date is the plan for him. So you have different kind of options. And like I was telling you tonight, we have the video calls. So I'm going to explain you a little bit about the video calls and how is the process to get in touch with a beautiful Colombian girl or also a girl that is in the agency from other kind of country. So the important thing that you have to know is that if you want to set it up a date with the girl, it's important, and the first thing that I say to the clients is like be sure that you know a little bit about the girl, that you already sent a letter to her, that you already have that first contact with the girl. Why? Because you're going to pay for a video call and you have to be sure that she is interested in know more about you. The video calls usually works very well for clients that are in letters with a specific girl and they want to know if like having a kind of face-to-face communication, they still feel the same chemistry and connection with the girl. Remember that for those clients that are concerned because, oh my God, I don't speak Spanish and the girl maybe doesn't speak English, what I can do, you have an interpreter that also is like a kind of matchmaker that is going to help you during this video call, and she's going to give you all the help that you need to have a good communication with this girl, okay? So don't worry about the way that you are going to communicate with her. You are going to have a girl all the time with you, helping you with the communication. So you don't have to be worried about that. You don't speak any Spanish, or she doesn't speak any English. Okay. So usually something that you have keep in mind is that we do the video calls through Zoom. Zoom is an amazing tool because we have the opportunity to have a lot of people inside of the video call. In this case, it's going to be you, the girl, and the interpreter. And one thing that you have to keep in mind, guys, is that during the video calls, you cannot give any information exchange, okay? Like your last name, like your cell phone number, like your address, your email. And you only can ask to the girl like things like, okay, what do you do for living? What do you like to do? What do you think about to move to United States or to move to Canada, or things like that. But you cannot give information about like contact information to the girls. So that is something that you have to keep in mind, and it's important that you know this, because of course you are going to have an interpreter, and she's going to be capable to mute the video call in case that you don't go through you don't want to listen these kind of indications. And also, another thing that is great about the video calls is like you have around like 15 minutes after the video call to speak with the matchmaker, with the interpreter in this case, that, as I tell you, most of the time they are a kind of matchmaker too, because they already know how to work the agency, they already know how is the process, and they know a little bit about Colombian girls. So they can tell you, okay, I feel this about the girl, she was interested in you, I was seeing that she didn't pay a lot of attention to you. So she's going to give you that feedback about the girl, so she can help you from the other place, and tell you if the girl is really interested or not in you. Remember, guys, that the price for the video calls is $150 for 30 minutes. Okay, so if you want to have a 30 minutes video call, you have to pay only $150. But if you want to speak 1 hour with the girl, you can pay $225. Okay, so remember that ones are the prices for the clients. In case that you are interested in make the video call with the girl, you can make the payment through the website. Okay. And also, we have a couple of advices for you, because always it's good to know, like, okay, what I can do, how I can prepare to have a really good video call with this girl. So it's important, like I say, that if you want to start a video call with some of the girls from the agency, that you start to communicate with the girls through letters. Because in that case, you are going to be sure that she's interested in have a video call with you, and also you are going to know a little bit about the girl, and you are going to go a little bit more secure about that. Okay, I really like this girl, I really want to get in touch with her, I really want to know more about her. So in this case, of course, I'm going to take the step to pay for the video call. Also, it's important that you prepare yourself for the video call, so you have a list of questions that you want to ask to the girl. In this case, you already know how to use that 30 minutes and take advantage of that time, and see how, like, what are that important questions that you want to make to the girl. And also, like I say, sometimes there are things that are very, very important for a person, and that is non-negotiable. So in this case, can be, okay, I want to have children. I want to know if they want to have children. So that kind of questions are very important. Like, I don't know, I don't want to live in Colombia. I want that the girl moves to my country. So in this case, it's important that you ask that kind of questions to the girl, and you have a list of important questions, And also a list of questions like, okay, what do you like to do in your free time? And you have a favorite kind of food? What is this place that you want to visit? Like questions that are no also like very like very personal questions, more about, okay, I want to know you a little bit more. So that kind of questions are going to be nice too, because the girl is going to see that you really care to know more about her. Also, the location, guys. Sometimes happen that the guys, I don't know, that you are going to you are going to do the video call in your bedroom. So be sure that your bedroom looks nice, okay? Or doesn't have to be in your bedroom. Maybe it can be in your living room. So make sure that that living room looks nice, because also the girl is going to see around, not only to you, she's going to see around and see in what kind of place do you live. So that is important that you pay. It's important that you pay attention to that kind of things, okay? And also, you have to remember to have appropriate clothes for that video call, because it's not just a video call, it's almost like a date. So that is going to be the first impression that the girl is going to have about you. So it's important that in that first impression you look really nice. So trying to look nice for that video call, you don't have to wear a suit with you, but also maybe a nice shirt can be nice. And be sure that your hair looks nice, that your beard looks nice. So that kind of things are very important, because of course you are not going to be the only one that is going to see the girl and see if you like the girl. The girl is going to see also if she is very interested in you and if she wants to keep in touch with you. So that kind of things are going to be important, and it's something that you have to remember, okay? Because for Colombian girls, physical appearance is a little bit important. And it's not like physical appearance that you have to be the most attractive guy, but you have to look nice. So, and also you don't have to dress for impress like in that specific moment, but it look nice for the girl. Show her that you care and that she's taking time for see you. So care about that kind of details, okay? And other thing that you have to know about Colombian girls is that we are not very on time. So that something sometimes can be an issue for you guys, because I know that in most of the countries, be on time is a sign of respect. Okay, but here in Colombia, if the girl is not on time for the video call, don't take that personal. Like, don't take that. Oh my God, she's so rude. She is doing that to me the first date. Sometimes Colombians we take our time, and sometimes we don't like to be on time. Like sometimes we like to make the other wait for us. So keep in mind that kind of things, because sometimes I know that a lot of clients they get a little bit upset because the girls are not very on time most of the time. But this is normal for Colombians, and I think that is normal for most of the girls from Latin America. And so don't take that personal. And also, I don't know, sometimes happen like you have a video call tomorrow at 7 p.m., but sometimes happen that the girl cannot make it tomorrow at 7 p.m. So also, don't take that personal. Maybe she has issues at her work. Also, sometimes happen things with her family, or if she has children, maybe with her children. So don't take this as something that you say, okay, I'm not going to have any video call with the girl. Sometimes this is part of the process. So my suggestion to you is like relax and see if you can have the video call other day in another time that works also for you for her. Okay. And also we have more advices for you guys about the video calls and also for the dates. Like you can take these notes also when you want to have dates with Colombian girls, because almost it's like the same, because the dynamic is very similar. And as a Colombians, we like the compliments. So if you say to the girl like, "Oh my God, I noticed that you look very very pretty with that dress," or "I like how pretty you are," or I don't know, that kind of things we like. So make sure that you tell her like, oh, I like your smile, or you look so pretty tonight, and oh my God, you are super gorgeous through the video call. So that kind of things are going to make also a kind of difference. I'm sure that at least the girl is going to smile to you. And also, you have to be kind with the girl and make sure that the girl notices that you are paying attention to her. Don't look very distracted because sometimes we have things that are things that are happening around us. So we sometimes we start to don't pay attention some to some things. And also you notice that kind of things when somebody is not paying attention to what you are saying, you start to look, okay, he's not listening to me. So even if you don't speak Spanish and the girl doesn't speak English and the interpreter is the one that is talking, pay attention to the camera all the time because it's the moment that you have with the girl. So take a lot of advice, take a lot of advantage of this time with the girl. Pay attention to her, look at her through the camera. She's going to notice that kind of things too. And also take the time to speak, but also give her the time to talk. So sometimes we want to talk all the time, but we don't listen what the other is saying. So in this case, it's very important that you take the time to listen the other, and also make sure that she feels that you really care for what she has to say to you. So make questions about the things that she's telling you, and also let her know that you like or you are agree with what she's saying during the video call. Other advice that is very important, guys. And sometimes I feel that, of course, if I attach a goal in my during my life, I want to talk a little bit about that kind of things. But during the first date, my recommendation is don't talk about money, please. Most of the time, the clients they are very successful. They have a great business in another country, and that is great. But during the first date, try to avoid that kind of um, that try of try to avoid that kind of conversations about money, about what I have, what kind of houses I have in what kind of house I have in the United States, what kind of properties I have in Europe, what kind of um, cars I have. Because yes, sometimes this is something that this is a topic that you are going to start to speak with the girl, but maybe after I don't know the third date. But during the first date, don't talk about money with the girls, and also don't say that, oh my God, I want to give you a big gift. Don't talk about big gifts too. If you want to have a detail with her, just do it in the moment, but don't tell her that you are going to do that. Like surprise her with that, but don't tell her that you are going to buy something for her. And because sometimes that happens, like you start to say, oh, I know that you like, I don't know, you like it because you later you know what is the perfume that she wears. So in that case, don't tell her like I'm going to give you this expensive perfume to you, because in that case, sometimes the girls are not going to be with you for the correct um, for the correct I'm sorry, sometimes I lose the idea. But she's not going to be with you because she is going to be with you for your money, not for what you have to offer to her with your heart. Okay? So in that case, trying to talk about other kind of topics like, okay, what kind of countries you want to visit. Maybe say a little bit about your experience so far. Like if you say that she wants to go to Spain, talk a little bit about of course, if you know Spain, you tell her like, oh yes, I know a little bit about Spain, and I'm sure that you can like this kind of city, this kind of place. So that is going to be nice for her because also you can have like a good conversation with her, and she's going to notice that you already know a lot about other countries, but you don't have to tell her that you are traveling all the time. And also, try to avoid to talk about that you want to get married with her right away. Sometimes you met a girl and you feel like, okay, she's the love of my life. That is nice, okay, but give the time. to express her that kind of feelings. Because sometimes if you say that very soon, what you are going to do is that you are going to scare the girl, and the girl is going to be like, oh my god, what is happening here, this guy is running very fast. And also she can think like, okay, if he is like that with me, he is like that with all the girls, like he is not like a very stable person. And maybe you want to give her the appearance that you are very stable, but what you are doing is you are doing the opposite, because she is going to think like, how is possible that a person that you just know wants to propose marriage to me, right? So in this case, try to avoid also that kind of things. And so just make that something like, just like, make that the date goes very fluid, that don't put pressure in during the video calls. And also, if you are very nervous and if you feel a little bit stressful, because you are very anxious to know the girl, you can drink a shot of whiskey, vodka, I don't know, tequila, and maybe that will make you a little bit more comfortable, and that is going to help you to feel a little bit more relaxed. So that can help you. And also, if you have any questions before the video calls and you are not sure about something, you can also let us know and we are going to help you in whatever case, okay? And of course, remember, if you like the video call with that girl, please repeat the video call. You can do the video calls as many times as you want before you came to the country or the city where is the girl located. So I always say that video calls is an excellent tool to keep in touch with the girl and to know her very, very well. Because there are nothing like the kind of face to face. And also you can read a letter to her after the video call, letting her know that you had an amazing day with her and that you want to keep in touch with her. And also during the letters, remember guys, don't read long, long, long letters. Be specific, of course, say what you want to say to the girl, but don't read like poems. Like, be very specific, and also don't be very deep in the beginning, at least in the beginning. Like, it's nice if you get the opportunity to know the girl before you take the decision that she is the girl for you. Usually, that decision you will take it after you have a date with the girl, not during letters, because during letters you can read very nice things to someone, but also what you have to see is the acts more than the things that someone's read. So trying to don't be very long during the letters and be specific. Don't be very deep. That don't tell her like, oh my god, I'm dying if I don't have you with me right now, or things like that. That kind of things also can scare someone. Okay. And also, after a video call, you can think in the trip. I mean, you can start to think, okay, I have an amazing connection with this girl. I'm going to book the tickets and came to the city where she is located to visit her and met her in person. And when you came to the city, remember that it's nice that you bring with you like a little present. It can be flowers, can be chocolates, and not something very expensive, but something nice that the girl is going to enjoy a lot. Okay, guys, so I hope that these kind of tips help you a little bit, and also that you can have a better idea of how works the video calls. And I'm sure that this is going to be an amazing tool for you guys, because most of the time, like I say, we are a little bit like like how you say, lost, and we don't know what to say, what to tell to the girl. And we are here to help you, to know a little bit about what you can do during video calls, what you can do during your dates, what you can do when you are reading letters to the girl. Because sometimes are things that looks very obvious, but sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes you have to keep in mind that it's a different culture, that you are used to have in touch with people from your country. But when you are going to other country, you have to keep in mind that certain kind of things are a little bit different. So don't feel afraid to ask If you have questions with something, please let us know. We are here to help you. Every country, every city is different, so the girls are different and the way that they think is different too. But also as a smart girl, a smart guy, we are here to help you. So if you want to impress a girl, just tell us and we are going to help you a little bit and tell you what maybe is good to do and maybe what is not good to do with the girls. And right now, I'm going to show you a couple of the girls that we have in the agency so you can have a better look of them. And the names are Isabella, Natalie, and Silvana. The ID numbers for Isabella is 21, 29, 72. For Natalie is 21, 29, 86. And for Silvana is 21, 07, 45. So in case that you are interested in any of these girls, I'm going to repeat them IDs after the interview so you can get in touch with them in case that you are interested. So I hope that you enjoy these interviews. Tonight we are with Isabella. Hi Isabella, how are you?
Hi, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thanks. Isabella is a new profile. She don't have her ID yet, but soon if the guys are interested in her profile, you can ask us for her. Isabella, tell us a little bit about your experience so far. This is your first social, right?
My first time, yeah. Yeah, I came here because of my cousin. She told me about this event, and of course, I was like, of course, yeah, I really want to go because I have a long time looking for my real love in life. So yeah, I think this can be a good opportunity.
And I think that most of the girls that they came to this social or to the agency, they are looking for something different from the Colombian guys,
Exactly,
right?
Yes.
That we are used to a kind of guy that here sometimes, not all of them, but sometimes they don't respect the girls. They are a little bit like womanizer. So most of the girls, they want to look for a kind of different guy that is respectful, that is loyal, that is sincere and honest. So I imagine that are kind of things that you are looking for too.
Yeah.
Okay, Isabella, we want to know a little bit about you. So we have these questions. The idea is that you pick three and you read the questions and you answer the questions to the guys. Okay.
Okay. ¿Te gusta cocinar? Do you like to cook? Well, yes. I don't cook perfect, but I would like to improve more.
Okay, and what is your favorite dish?
I think seafood.
Seafood?
Yeah.
That is great. I love seafood too.
Okay, next one.
And you're from here, from Barranquilla?
I'm from Bogota, but I live here in Barranquilla 3 years ago.
And you like here?
Yeah, a lot.
It's a big change.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if the guys, they know, but Bogota is the capital, and in Bogota it's like the weather is very, very different from here, from the
very cold.
Yes, it's very cold.
And it's like a very stressful city. So I like better here in Barranquilla. ¿Qué es lo que más admiras en un caballero? Well, the thing I most like in a gentleman is, of course, the personality, to be kind, friendly, attentive.
I think that one of the things that we like is the details. Like, details is not like only gifts. Details for us as a Colombians is a guy that asks for, how was your day? Good morning, good night, that kind of details, right?
Yeah, that's what I like. And of course, to be a very romantic person, because I am too. So yeah, I think it's that.
Okay, that is great. You're a romantic guy.
Yeah, too much.
So guys, remember that a little detail.
¿Cómo te describen tus amigos y familiares? Okay, my friends and family describe me like a very romantic person, sentimental person, very kind, very familiar. I think very sensible person in all aspects, not just for personality, but also like I'm a musician too. So yeah, it's like I'm very sensible to much things in life. What more? They say I live for animals because I'm very animalist and ambientalist in this life. What more? I think that.
Okay, but that is nice, and also I like the fact that you're like animal lover, because I think that say a lot about a person that is very sensible. And if you like animals, like you have that sense for everybody too. Like if you care for the animals, you care for everybody.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, Isabella, thank you so much for being tonight here, and I hope that you can find a wonderful guy. And if he's not here during this social, maybe he's going to be very soon with this interview.
Okay, I hope so. Thank you very much.
Thank you to you. Y en nuestra segunda noche aquí en Barranquilla tenemos una hermosa chica que nos está acompañando. Su nombre es Natalia. ¿Cómo estás, Natalia?
Bien, gracias a Dios. ¿Y tú?
Muy bien, muchas gracias. Y bueno, Natalia todavía no tiene su número de ID, pero muy prontamente lo va a tener. Entonces, para los caballeros que están interesados en conocer un poco más de Natalia, nos pueden escribir y nosotros les daremos la información. Natalia, muchas gracias por acompañarnos la noche de hoy.
Con gusto.
Y bueno, queríamos saber un poco más de ti. Cuéntanos cuántos años tienes, a qué te dedicas, qué te gusta hacer.
Bueno, tengo 20 años de edad.
Estás joven.
Sí, súper joven. Me gusta mucho el tema de la aviación. Estoy estudiando tripulación de cabina aquí en la ciudad de Barranquilla. Amo los aviones, me gusta conocer, me gusta el mar, me gusta conocer cosas nuevas. Tengo muchas metas a futuro. Entre esas es sacar a mi familia adelante, aprender idiomas, sobre todo el inglés, pues por eso también estoy aquí.
¿Estás en ese proceso de aprender inglés
de
también?
inglés, sí, porque obviamente la carrera
lo necesita. Sí, y además si quieres llegar más lejos en esa carrera,
sí, claro,
en vuelos internacionales, me imagino que el tema del inglés es muy importante.
Entonces esto me ayuda pues conocer otras personas que me aporten y yo aportarle a esas personas. Pues la idea aquí es conocer personas, divertirse.
Claro que sí. Y lo que yo le digo a las chicas, pues porque la idea es que se inscriban y que sepan que una cita es sin ningún tipo de compromiso. Sí, claro. O sea, uno va a una cita para conocer a la persona y ya en ese proceso de conocerla, uno ya va viendo si la química se va dando, ¿cierto?
Exacto.
Bueno, Natalia, vamos a hacer una pequeña actividad. La idea es que saques 3 papelitos que tenemos acá, los leas y respondas la pregunta.
Ok.
Entonces empecemos con el primero.
Bueno. ¿Te gustan los animales? Claro, me encantan los animales. Y sobre todo los perros.
¿Tienes mascota?
Mascota. En el momento no, porque vivo con mis abuelos. Mis padres viven en Bogotá, pues yo vivo acá con mis abuelos y a mi abuela no le gustan los animales, desafortunadamente. Pero sí, me encantan los perros, sobre todo el pastor alemán, son muy cariñosos.
Los perros así
grandes, son muy cariñosos, el carisma de ellos y todo. Aparte que traen buena energía.
Bueno, yo te pregunto también, Natalia, ya que mencionas el tema de que tus papás viven en Bogotá, ¿tú eres de aquí de Barranquilla?
Sí, claro.
Ah, bueno.
100% barranquillera.
Súper bien. Te recibo el papelito, sigamos con el siguiente.
¿Qué tipo de personas te parecen atractivas?
Muy importante.
Bueno, sí.
A ver, ¿quién llama la atención?
Pues, sobre todo, lo que yo siempre le veo a un hombre, pues, el porte, porque esa es la primera impresión que un hombre da. El porte, además su personalidad, obviamente, la manera de que es, no solamente conmigo, sino con otras personas. Que se ha echado para adelante. Me encanta un hombre que piense bastante, que me aporte y así yo también aportarle a él, que me enseñe bastante y que, o sea espontáneo, divertido, de todo.
Y bueno, para los caballeros que no saben, porque hay veces el que tenga porte es una palabra, también puede ser una palabra muy colombiana, y el tener porte realmente tiene que ver con el tema de que sea un hombre que se arregle, que huela bien, que se preocupe por estar bien, tanto pues físicamente como anímicamente, que uno lo vea y realmente cuando desde que entra a un lugar uno pueda distinguir que es una persona que se preocupa por estar bien con él mismo. Eso tiene que ver con el tema de tener porte, ¿cierto?
Sí, señor.
Bueno, Natalia, sigamos con la siguiente pregunta.
¿Qué es lo que más admiras de un caballero? Su caballerosidad. que sea muy caballero, que sea muy detallista. No
Que eso nos
simplemente,
enamora.
sí, no simplemente en lo material, sino como que sea muy atento, como que
Los detalles son
sí,
el preguntar si no está bien. Si, por ejemplo, sabes que la persona está enferma en ese momento, no sé, necesitas medicina, está todo bien contigo, estar preguntando, ¿ya te mejoraste? Pues esas cositas que realmente son
Exacto.
pequeñas, pero que hacen ver que esa persona realmente se preocupa por ti. Bueno, Natalia, muchísimas gracias por acompañarnos la noche de hoy y espero realmente en este evento puedas conocer un gran caballero y si no es en el evento, pues va a ser próximamente a través de este video.
Gracias.
Y nos encontramos con una hermosa chica, su nombre es Silvana y su ID es el 210745. ¿Cómo estás, Silvana?
Bien, gracias a Dios.
Silvana, muchas gracias por acompañarnos la noche de hoy. Silvana, bueno, queremos conocer un poco más de ti, entonces la idea es que nos cuentes a qué te dedicas, qué te gusta hacer, cuántos años tienes, te gustaría tener hijos en el futuro, ya tienes hijos.
Bueno, mi nombre es Silvana, tengo 29 años, soy psicóloga, vivo con mi familia, mi mamá, mi abuela, mi hermana. Trabajo para el gobierno de acá de Colombia, en el bienestar familiar, nos dedicamos a trabajar con niños maltratados, casos de niños abusados sexualmente también, de niños en situaciones de vida en calle, de actos de negligencia de sus padres y adolescentes rebeldes.
Yo digo que es un trabajo difícil, complicado. Y cómo es ese instinto maternal con los niños, porque me imagino que pues al trabajar con tantos niños que en este momento pues están teniendo tantas dificultades en sus vidas, tienes ese deseo, no sé, en el futuro de decir, bueno, quisiera convertirme en mamá o no sé, me gustaría adoptar o cómo es ese futuro
Las
para
dos
ti.
posibilidades, tanto como tenerlo yo si es posible o como por adoptar un niño. No tengo hijos todavía ni me he casado nunca.
Ay, qué bien, Silvana, o sea, está abierta la posibilidad de formar tu propia familia, de empezar con un caballero que diga y quiera formar un hogar bonito contigo. Silvana, y bueno, vamos a hacer una pequeña actividad. La idea es que saques 3 preguntitas, las leas y las respondas. ¿Listo? Entonces empecemos con la primera. La leas y la respondes.
¿Cuál es la cualidad que más te identifica? Yo siento que soy muy sincera. No sé mantener una mentira, no sé estar con alguien y estar mintiéndole, no soporto esa sensación. Entonces, para mí una cualidad muy importante que soy muy sincera.
Y no, y me imagino que como eres tan sincera, tampoco soportas una persona que sea mentirosa. Y me imagino que para ti las mentiras son un factor de decir, aquí ya no más. ¿Cierto? Sigamos con la siguiente.
Yo creo que con un ave, porque tienen la posibilidad de volar hacia donde ellos quisieran. Es como que me siento mal aquí, me voy a alguna otra parte y puedo así conocer muchas partes, y solo necesitaría mis alas.
Y bueno, para los caballeros que no saben, la pregunta fue con qué animal te identificas. Y la verdad es que yo digo que lo que tú dices, el ave en general es un animal que demuestra que tiene como también cierta libertad, que puede tomar el rumbo que quiera con su vida y donde esté siempre es buscando pues como estar mejor. Entonces es muy lindo que te identifiques con un animal y como tú dices, desplegar las alas. Estás abierta, digamos, al día de mañana vivir en otro país, en otro lugar.
¿Te gustaría aprender inglés? Sí. Y yo creo que soy muy práctica. Yo creo que de pronto al estar en un país donde se habla inglés lo aprendería más fácil porque el mismo sobrevivir, el mismo día a día te va a ir presionando a que lo aprendas y lo vas a tener todo el tiempo ahí y es más difícil cuando estás en una cultura donde no todos hablan inglés.
Así es. Y, no, y también yo pienso que cuando uno está en una relación con una persona que habla otro idioma, pues igual llega un momento en el que ambas personas tienen que aprender el idioma del otro, ¿cierto? Entonces súper que estés dispuesta a primero vivir en otro país y segundo aprender también otro idioma. Bueno, Silvana, mil gracias por acompañarnos la noche de hoy y bueno, espero que puedas conocer un gran caballero el día de hoy y si no es el día de hoy, que a través de este video, de esta entrevista te puedan conocer.
Okay, guys, so I hope that you enjoyed the interviews with the girls. And also remember for those guys that are interested in keeping touch with the girls, them IDs are 21, 29, 72 for Isabella. For Natalie, it's 21, 29, 86. And for Silvana, it's 21, 07, 48. So that ones are the IDs of that beautiful girls. And if you want to keep in touch with them, you only have to read a letter and keep in touch with them. And okay, guys, I was reading the questions that you already have, and I know that the topic about the be on time as a Colombians is a big topic for some of you, and I understand that you are concerned about these kind of things. But that is why most of the time I think that Maria, ladies, Claudia, and I will tell the guys, keep in mind Colombians are not on time all the time. It will be great to go to the work and take them with us, or maybe go with for them to them houses and take it with us. But that is not possible. We only can tell to the girls, please be on time, trying to be on time. This is the time, and we're trying to do it. But most of the time it's difficult because sometimes they are working, they have things to do, they cannot leave work in the time that they want to leave work. Sometimes the traffic is very heavy. So yes, keep in mind the the thing with the with being on time, because Colombians are not like that. So if you feel that okay, I cannot handle this kind of situation, not all the girls are like that. Of course, I have to say it. Not all the Colombian girls are like that, but this happen and happen a lot. So I just want to let you know that like that is the reality. I'm not going to hide you things. I'm not going to give tell you lies. And that is something about these girls, and not only these girls. That happened also with me. I'm that kind of girl too. So sometimes it's like they I don't know, they lost the time, and sometimes they also they don't want to be on time, like they want to make the guy wait a little bit more for them. And that is part of the thing, that is part of the conquer game that you have to play with the Colombian girls. So don't worry about that. If you feel that that is a big issue for you, maybe if you are going to date with a girl that was not on time that day, you know that you have to move towards to other girl that is going to be on time. As I'm saying, not all Colombians are like that, but yes, most of them are. We are like that. So if you are thinking that that is a big issue for you, also we have other kind of places that you can visit. Colombia is a great place. I think that most of the girls here, they are very passionate. They have really good qualities. Maybe that the time they be on time is not one of them that one's qualities, but also there are other amazing things that Colombians we have, and that you can they can offer to the guy. Like, and we have a lot of family values, and we are very familiar. Like, we like to spend time with our families, with our couple. We are very romantic. We are very passionate. We like to express our feelings to the other person. And we like to talk a lot with our partner. We are very feminine. We like to dress well for our couple. So that kind of things also make a nice girl. And sometimes you cannot have the whole package. Sometimes you have to understand that you are not going to have a perfection. That you are not going to have a perfect girl, and that is something that you have to understand. And you are not the perfect guy. So don't pretend that you are going to have the perfect girl. Okay? Of course, you have to keep in mind that you are looking for something, and you are going to look to find that you are looking. But don't put certain kind of restrictions in your mind, because when you are going with that restrictions, it's going to be a little bit harder for you to find a girl, because in your mind you are putting a lot of barriers already. Okay, and also I'm seeing other questions about which one is the date for the next tour for Barranquilla in 2024. And right now we don't have the dates for 2024. But I think that around August we are going to have the dates. So around, or also July. I think around July, August, you are going to have the dates for the next years, for the tours that we are going to have the next years. So keep looking in our website around June, July, August, and you will find the dates for the next socials that we are going to have. Okay, I have other questions here, and let me see. Okay, one moment. Okay, and Don is saying like, okay, how I can make sure that any of these ladies are ready to come to live to United States and probably go back to their towns in 5 years or plus. So Don, one thing that you have to keep in mind, like I was saying, is like as a Colombian, family is very important. So if you tell to a Colombian girl that she is not going to be able to visit her family for 5 years or plus, that can be a very big issue because maybe in 1 year or two she wants to visit her family at least one time. So I think that most of the girls that are in the agency, they are up and willing to move to other country. But I don't know if they are going to be up and willing to be 5 years without seeing her family. So also other option is like you can bring her family to her country, and maybe they can go for 1 week and visit her, or also they can stay for 1 month. I know cases where they like to stay with the family for a little bit more, so that can be an option too. But also keep in mind that as a Colombian, if she has family, maybe she's going to be very close to her family. If she's not close to her family, that is great, so you are not going to have any problems. But most of the time, the girls, they like to see her family at least after 1 year or maybe 1 year and a half. Okay. And also, Edward Lee is asking about if he has to stay in the same hotel that we have for the clients that are coming for the tour. And the answer, Edward, is no. You can stay in other hotel. We are going to give you a special price because in that case you are not going to use the hotel that we offer to you, and it's your decision. Okay, if you don't want to use that hotel, it's fine. You can pick other one, and we are going to discount the hotel nights for you. That is it. You can pick whatever Airbnb or whatever hotel that you want, and we are going to discount that hotel nights for you. Okay. Also, I want to say a special hi to Scott that is watching this video tonight. He's a great client and also is a great friend already. So thank you, Scott, for being here tonight. And also, I hope that we can have him maybe one night and he can tell you a little bit about his experience so far here in Colombia. And that I think that so far is going great. So maybe one day you can tell us a little bit about this amazing experience, because always it's nice, guys, that you can hear a little bit about the experience of other person and that already know Colombia, that already dating with a Colombian girl, and that already went to a couple of or clubs and like plans that we offer to the clients. And Thomas, I think that is great if you can came here to Colombia again. That will be great if you can pass by and say hi to us. That will be just amazing. That is one of the things that I love about this job is because, guys, believe me, most of the times when the guys visit Colombia, and I'm going to talk in this moment specific about Medellin because most of the clients that I know are from Medellin because it's the city that usually I help here and I help the clients that came here. So most of the clients, they get in love to Colombia. They get in love with the city. They get in love with the people. They get in love with the weather. They get in love with the vibe that you feel here. So give you the opportunity to visit Colombia, and for sure, guys, I'm going to tell you, you are not going to regret. Even if it's to know a Colombian girl, or even if it's for traveling or for tourists, that is going to be great because in some point you are going to say, okay, I want to look for the love of my life here in Colombia, and this is the place where I want to stay. Um, okay. Okay, guys, I trying to answer all the questions. I am saying that right now there was a big discussion about the time that the girl has to be in the date. And like I said, if for you it's like a big concern, these kind of things, just relax. Colombia is a place to relax. It's a place where people live the moment and they don't are very concerned for what is going to happen tomorrow. So just relax yourself, go in the dates. If you see that maybe she was very respectful with you because she was not on time, we have other plenty of girls that you can meet, and maybe with the other girls can be a different kind of situation. Again, not all the Colombian girls are not on time, but most of them are like that. And it's not like a matter of respect or disrespect here in Colombia. Sometimes it's because the girl, she wants to feel like she's special and that the guy is waiting for her. Of course, we all the time, guys, and I want to keep this in mind. We tell to the girls, be on time, please. This is important. Your date is at this time. But for more than we tell to the girls, we cannot take the girl and bring it to the office or bring it to the restaurant. So in that case, we have to wait for the girl and we have to expect that the girl show up sometime. Of course, there are certain kind of limits. If the girl is like 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes late, usually that is normal. But of course, if it's 1 hour and a half, it's not okay. Okay. Eric, yes, I'm in Medellin right now. I'm going to work in the view because I really want that you can see the view that we have from the city. Maybe in one point I can show you around, so you can take the decision to visit Colombia. Yes, and right now I'm here in Medellin. Okay, for there are one guy that is asking how is like if he can own a second home here in Colombia. And of course, I think that most of the clients that I have right now here in Medellin that are living here in Medellin, they share like half time here in Medellin and half time in them country. And sometimes it's funny because they rent them houses as our Airbnb in the time that they are not here. So they have this income every month. So that is a great opportunity to have an income too. Oh, okay, guys. I'm not seeing a lot of questions tonight, but I'm going to show you also the next two interviews that we have with two clients. The one is Cornell, that he was in this last tour in Barranquilla, and the other one is Jake, that he went to Cartagena, and they are going to tell us a little bit about how was them experience. So we are going to watch that interviews, and after that, I'm going to show you this beautiful city, and I hope that I can solve any more questions that maybe you are having tonight. Okay.
Okay, tonight we are with Corner. Hi, Corner. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine. Corner, so tell us a little bit about your experience so far. This is your first social here in Colombia?
Yes, it is.
And what do you think so far?
Oh, I love it. Women are beautiful and I'm having a great time. Everyone's having a great time.
That is great, and that one is the idea too. So you arrived for first time on Thursday?
Yes.
And since that day you start to have dates, or how was your experience like? How was everything going for you?
On first day, I got in, I rested, and the next day I went on a couple of dates. and they were great. The women were great, and I hope to see them again.
That is the idea, that you keep in touch with the girls that you are going to meet during the socials. And Corner, tell us a little bit about Barranquilla. Like, I don't know if this is the first time that you visit the city, or what do you think about the city so far, about Colombia so far, because also I don't know if it's the first time for you here in Colombia.
Right. Yeah, this is my first time visiting Barranquilla, and I watched some videos of AFA, and I was very intrigued. So I said, I guess I'll go down and see what it's about. And when I came down here, I really fell in love with the culture.
That is great.
Yes, and here I am.
And so far, do you think that you took a good decision?
Yes, great decision. I advise anyone that's looking for a beautiful single woman to come down to Barranquilla and get them a beautiful woman.
That is great. Corner, and why you pick Colombia as a place to find your special one?
Well, I always wanted to. I always like Latin women. For some reason, I like Latin women because they seem like they have a lot of love in their heart, and I just say I would pursue it, when I get the opportunity.
Yes. That is great. So, Corner, what do you see different between, for example, the girls that you met in the United States and the girls that are from Colombia?
The girls here are more traditional, more family-oriented, and more marriage material. Hope I don't get in trouble.
No, that is fine, because in the end sometimes you look for different kind of things, and for you, like a white material can be a person that is very family oriented.
Right.
I know that the values maybe in some countries are different from other ones, so it's great that you take the opportunity to meet the girls here in Colombia, and you notice that there are a couple of differences already, right?
Right. For sure.
Okay. And Corner, what kind of advice you can give to the guys that want to visit Colombia?
I would tell them to get up off the couch and get their airplane ticket, get their passport, and come on down, because there's plenty of women down here. It's a treasure. There's plenty of women down here that's waiting to be married.
Okay, guys, you already hear a really real history. So I hope that you take the decision to come to Colombia and meet these beautiful girls. Thank you so much, Corner.
Thank you.
So, Saturday evening, Cartagena de India, social number 2.
Yes.
I'm here with Jake. Jake, how you doing?
Excellent. All recharged, ready to go for a second night. Yeah.
How was the first one?
Better than expected. It was super good. A lot of beautiful women and very serious women. Most of the women here were very serious, looking for a serious relationship, so it was really good. Good fun, good dancing. Good.
You won.
Yeah, I won. I'm gonna let somebody else win today.
I know, you have to go. Come on. The girl was so happy. She was so happy. She was like, yay!
Yeah. Oh, we had a good time. Really good time. Good energy. Good energy. Yeah.
It was a beautiful evening, really.
Excellent evening. And then so food was great. The staff was great. No complaints.
Great. And today, excited for the second one. You decided not to go on the city tour, so relaxed a little bit today. I can tell you it was very hot, so relaxing was nice. Did you go out yesterday?
Yes, I went out. Oh yeah, that's why I stayed in. Yeah, because I went out and I was partying here at the social. Then we went to a club and we were dancing till like 4 a.m. And I'm like, okay.
And did you go alone? Did you go with the guys? Did you go with the girls?
Girls was like 20 of us, mix of guys and girls, and we had a great time. But I needed to recharge. Right?
Yeah, so that's why everybody was so suffering today in the city tour, because because Jose was going out until 4 a.m. and so as well. So I understand now. Okay, it was beautiful, but it was hot. Okay, and you relax. So you are hydrated. You're ready. You are excited.
Ready. We're gonna have a ball. I have a great interpreter, so we're gonna go strategize, and we're gonna meet some beautiful women.
You can, whenever you want, already mingle, because the girls are already there, so you can already start. Your translator arrived as well. And Jake, as you already we talked about, you help us as well, and you live here in not in Cartagena but in Medellin. Anything you would recommend, or what you can decide between Cartagena, Medellin, what you could see so far? If somebody would like to come to which city, what would you recommend, or for who?
Well, it depends. Both cities have their pros and cons. Medellin is really cosmopolitan, really well organized. The people are very respectful. But then you got the beach here, and the beach is a huge plus for some people. So it depends on what you want. Maybe you can come to both cities and see which one you like. I'm in love with Medellin, but I had a great time in Cartagena this time. So yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta be, yeah.
The girls from the women, what would you say?
The women, I believe they're a little bit more serious here in Cartagena, and I'm enjoying that fact. And yeah, so come on down. It's good. Hey, it was a great experience. You really got to experience. You got to be here. It's hard to explain. You got to be here to experience it. When you got, what do we have, like 16 or 17 guys, 120 women, beautiful women, and then another 120, 140 more today. Right.
So it's different when you experience it, when you're sitting at the table, when you feel the energy, right?
Exactly. It's very good. And the staff is amazing. You don't have to worry about anything. They take care of all the dates. I'm happy. I have no complaints. Look. Got one coming right here. Look. Hey. Oh, look. Oh, it's translator. Okay. Don't talk to translators. Right.
You can talk to them, no problem.
Right. Yeah, so
Jake, yeah, great. So I'm looking forward that you have a good evening. I hope you will have a good evening.
Yeah.
I think we will have a great evening. We're going to have a little surprise at the end of the evening as well. So yeah, when you were in Medellin, so something you know already, maybe. Yeah. So we're going to do a little bit more dancing.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, and then have a lot of fun tonight. I hope you meet a lot of nice women.
Thank you so much. Take care. Peace.
So guys, I hope that you enjoyed the interviews with you guys, and also remember that every 8 days we are going to have this Latin show, so you can connect with us. If you have questions, let us know, and of course we are going to try to answer all these questions for you. And I want to say goodbye with this beautiful view from Medellin, and thank you so much for being tonight with me. And remember, for Cartagena tour, we have 2 spots available in case that you want to join us. It's going to be June 13th, so it's going to be very close to the date. So if you want to go and join us, it's the time to sign up for this tour, the first tour that we are going to have in Cartagena. So thank you so much for being tonight with us, and I hope to meet you very soon here in Medellin, Cartagena, or Barranquilla. Bye.
Isabella. Hi, Isabella. How are you?
Hi, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thanks. Isabella is a new profile. She don't have her ID yet, but soon, if the guys are interested in her profile, you can ask us for her. Isabella, tell us a little bit about your experience so far. This is your first social, right?
My first time, yeah. Yeah, I came here because of my cousin. She told me about this event, and of course, I was like, of course, yeah, I really want to go because I have a long time looking for my real love in life. So yeah, I think this can be a good opportunity.
And I think that most of the girls that they came to this social or to the agency, they are looking for something different from the Colombian guys,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
That we are used to a kind of guy that here sometimes, not all of them, but sometimes they don't respect the girls. They are a little bit like womanizer. So most of the girls, they want to look for a kind of different guy that is respectful, that is loyal, that is sincere and honest. So I imagine that are kind of things that you are looking for.
Exactly.
Too.
That I want. Yeah.
Okay, Isabella, we want to know a little bit about you. So we have these questions. The idea is that you pick 3 and you read the questions and you answer the questions to the guys, okay?
Okay. ¿Te gusta cocinar? Do you like to cook? Well, yes. I don't cook perfect, but I would like to improve more.
Okay, and what is your favorite dish?
I think seafood.
Seafood?
Yeah.
That is great. I love seafood too.
Okay, next one.
And you're from here, from Barranquilla?
I'm from Bogota, but I
Okay.
live here in Barranquilla 3 years ago.
And you like here?
Yeah, a lot.
It's a big change.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if the guys they know, but Bogota is the capital, and in Bogota it's like the weather is very, very different from here, from the
Very cold.
Yes, it's very
Yeah.
cold.
And it's like a very stressful city. So I like better here in Barranquilla. ¿Qué es lo que más admiras en un caballero? Well, the thing I most like in a gentleman is, of course, the personality, to be kind,
Yes, kind.
friendly, attentive.
I think that one of the things that we
romantic.
like is the details. Like details is not like only gifts. Details for us as a Colombians is a guy that asks for how was your day, good morning, good night, that kind of details, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I like. And of course, to be a very romantic person, because I am too. So yeah, I think it's that.
Okay, that is great. You're a romantic guy.
Yeah, too much.
So guys, remember that a little detail.
¿Cómo te describen tus amigos y familiares? Okay, my friends and family describe me like a very romantic person, sentimental person, very kind, very familiar. I think very sensible person in all aspects, not just for personality, but also like I'm a musician too. So
that's great.
yeah, it's like I'm very sensible to much things in life. What more? They say I live for animals because I'm very animalist and ambientalist in this life. What more? I think that.
Okay, but that is nice. And also I like the fact that you're like animal lover, because I think that say a lot about a person that is very sensible. And if you like animals, like you have that sense for everybody too. Like if you care for the animals, you care for everybody.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, Isabella, thank you so much for being tonight here, and I hope that you can find a wonderful guy. And if he's not here during this social, maybe he's going to be very soon with this interview.
Okay, I hope so. Thank you very much.
Thank you to you. Y en nuestra segunda noche aquí en Barranquilla tenemos una hermosa chica que nos está acompañando. Su nombre es Natalia. ¿Cómo estás, Natalia?
Bien, gracias a Dios. ¿Y tú?
Muy bien, muchas gracias. Y bueno, Natalia todavía no tiene su número de ID, pero muy prontamente lo va a tener. Entonces, para los caballeros que están interesados en conocer un poco más de Natalia, nos pueden escribir y nosotros les daremos la información. Natalia, muchas gracias por acompañarnos la noche de hoy.
Con gusto.
Y bueno, queríamos saber un poco más de ti. Cuéntanos cuántos años tienes, a qué te dedicas, qué te gusta hacer.
Bueno, tengo 20 años de edad.
Estás joven.
Sí, súper joven. Me gusta mucho el tema de la aviación. Estoy estudiando tripulación de cabina aquí en la ciudad de Barranquilla. Amo los aviones, me gusta conocer, me gusta el mar, me gusta conocer cosas nuevas. Tengo muchas metas a futuro. Entre esas es sacar a mi familia adelante, aprender idiomas, sobre todo el inglés, pues por eso también estoy aquí.
¿Estás en ese proceso de aprender
Sí,
inglés
de
también?
inglés, sí, porque obviamente la carrera
Lo necesita. Y además, si
necesita.
quieres llegar más lejos en esa carrera,
claro.
en vuelos internacionales, me imagino que el tema del inglés es
Exacto,
muy
y
importante.
Entonces esto me ayuda pues conocer otras personas que me aporten y yo aportarle a esas personas. Pues la idea aquí es conocer personas, divertirse.
Claro
y
que
aprender.
sí. Y lo que yo le digo a las chicas, pues porque la idea es que se inscriban y que sepan que una cita es sin ningún tipo de compromiso.
claro.
O sea, uno va a una cita para conocer la persona y ya en ese proceso de conocerla, uno ya va viendo si la
Sí.
química se va dando, ¿cierto?
Exacto.
Bueno, Natalia, vamos a hacer una pequeña actividad. La idea es que saques 3 papelitos que tenemos acá, los leas y respondas la pregunta.
Ok.
Entonces empecemos con el primero.
Bueno. ¿Te gustan los animales?
Claro.
Me encantan los animales. y sobre todo los perros.
¿Tienes mascota?
Mascota, en el momento no, porque vivo con mis abuelos. Mis padres viven en Bogotá, pues yo vivo acá con mis abuelos y a mi abuela no le gustan los animales, desafortunadamente. Pero sí, me encantan los perros, sobre todo el pastor alemán, son muy cariñosos.
Los perros así
Sí, grandes, son muy cariñosos, el carisma de ellos y todo. Aparte que traen buena energía.
Bueno, yo te pregunto también, Natalia, ya que mencionas el tema de que tus papás viven en Bogotá, ¿tú eres de aquí de Barranquilla?
Sí, claro.
Ah, bueno.
100% barranquillera.
Súper bien. Te recibe el papelito. Sigamos con el siguiente.
¿Qué tipo de personas te parecen atractivas?
Muy importante.
Sí,
A ver, ¿quién
demasiado.
llama la atención?
Pues, sobre todo, lo que yo siempre le veo a un hombre, pues,
El porte.
el porte, porque esa es la primera impresión que un hombre da. El porte, además su personalidad, obviamente, la manera de que es, no solamente conmigo, sino con otras personas. Que se ha echado para adelante. Me encanta un hombre que piense bastante, que me aporte, y así yo también aportarle a él, que me enseñe bastante y que, o sea espontáneo, divertido, de todo.
Y bueno, para los caballeros que no saben, porque hay veces el que tenga porte es una palabra, también puede ser una palabra muy colombiana, y el tener porte realmente tiene que ver con el tema de que sea un hombre que se arregle, que huela bien, que se preocupe por estar bien, tanto pues físicamente como anímicamente, que uno lo vea y realmente cuando desde que entra a un lugar uno pueda distinguir que es una persona que se preocupa por estar bien con él mismo. Eso tiene que ver con el tema de tener porte, ¿cierto?
Sí, señor.
Bueno, Natalia, sigamos con la siguiente pregunta.
¿Qué es lo que más admiras de un caballero? Su caballerosidad. Que sea muy caballero, que sea muy detallista. No
Que eso nos
simplemente,
enamora.
sí. No simplemente en lo material, sino como que sea muy atento. Como que
Los detalles son
sí.
el preguntar si no está bien. Si, por ejemplo, sabes que la persona está enferma en ese momento, no sé, necesitas medicina, está todo bien contigo, estar preguntando, ¿ya te mejoraste? Pues esas cositas que realmente son
Exacto.
pequeñas, pero que hacen ver que esa persona realmente se preocupa por ti. Bueno, Natalia, muchísimas gracias por acompañarnos la noche de hoy y espero realmente en este evento puedas conocer un gran caballero, y si no es en el evento, pues va a ser próximamente a través de este video.
Gracias.
Y nos encontramos con una hermosa chica, su nombre es Silvana y su ID es el 210745. ¿Cómo estás, Silvana?
Bien, gracias a Dios.
Silvana, muchas gracias por acompañarnos la noche de hoy. Silvana, bueno, queremos conocer un poco más de ti, entonces la idea es que nos cuentes a qué te dedicas, qué te gusta hacer, cuántos años tienes, te gustaría tener hijos en el futuro, ya tienes hijos.
Bueno, mi nombre es Silvana, tengo 29 años, soy psicóloga, vivo con mi familia, mi mamá, mi abuela, mi hermana. Trabajo para el gobierno acá de Colombia, en el bienestar familiar, nos dedicamos a trabajar con niños maltratados, casos de niños abusados sexualmente también, de niños en situaciones de vida en calle, de actos de negligencia de sus padres y adolescentes rebeldes.
Yo digo que es un trabajo difícil, complicado. Y cómo es ese instinto maternal con los niños, porque me imagino que pues al trabajar con tantos niños que en este momento pues están teniendo tantas dificultades en sus vidas, tienes ese deseo, no sé, en el futuro de decir, bueno, quisiera convertirme en mamá, o no sé, me gustaría adoptar, o cómo es ese futuro
Las
para
dos
ti.
posibilidades, tanto como tenerlo yo, si es posible, o como por adoptar un niño. No tengo hijos todavía, ni me he casado nunca.
Ay, qué bien, Silvana, o sea, está abierta la posibilidad de formar tu propia familia, de empezar con un caballero que diga y quiera formar un hogar bonito contigo. Silvana, y bueno, vamos a hacer una pequeña actividad. La idea es que saques 3 preguntitas, las leas y las respondas. ¿Listo? Entonces empecemos con la primera. La leas y la respondes.
¿Cuál es la cualidad que más te identifica? Yo siento que soy muy sincera. No sé mantener una mentira, no sé estar con alguien y estar mintiéndole, no soporto esa sensación. Entonces, para mí una cualidad muy importante, que soy muy sincera.
Y no, y me imagino que como eres tan sincera, tampoco soportas una persona que sea mentirosa. Y me imagino que para ti las mentiras son un factor de decir, aquí ya no más, ¿cierto? Sigamos con la siguiente.
Yo creo que con un ave, porque tienen la posibilidad de volar hacia donde ellos quisieran. Es como que me siento mal aquí, me voy a alguna otra parte y puedo así conocer muchas partes, y solo necesitaría mis alas.
Y bueno, para los caballeros que no saben, la pregunta fue con qué animal te identificas. Y la verdad es que yo digo que lo que tú dices, el ave en general es un animal que demuestra que tiene como también cierta libertad, que puede tomar el rumbo que quiera con su vida y donde esté siempre es buscando pues como estar mejor. Entonces muy lindo que te identifiques con un animal y como tú dices, desplegar las alas. Estás abierta, digamos, al día de mañana vivir en otro país, en otro lugar.
¿Te gustaría aprender inglés? Sí. Y yo creo que soy muy práctica. Yo creo que de pronto al estar en un país donde se habla inglés lo aprendería más fácil, porque el mismo sobrevivir, el mismo día a día te va a ir presionando a que lo aprendas y lo vas a tener todo el tiempo ahí, y es más difícil cuando estás en una cultura donde no todos hablan inglés.
Así es. Y no, y también yo pienso que cuando uno está en una relación con una persona que habla otro idioma, pues igual llega un momento en el que ambas personas tienen que aprender el idioma del otro, ¿cierto? Entonces súper que estés dispuesta a primero vivir en otro país y segundo aprender también otro idioma. Bueno, Silvana, mil gracias por acompañarnos la noche de hoy y bueno, espero que puedas conocer un gran caballero el día de hoy, y si no es el día de hoy, que a través de este video, de esta entrevista, te puedan conocer.